MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Robert Melvin will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
First pitch of the Arellano is called strike. It's 0-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
That is first. The left fielder, Stephen O'Connell.
At the plate, Stephen O'Connell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, John Abel. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gary Uchida is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Digging in, Stuart Hanley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop.
Here it comes.
Hanley.
Hanley is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Alton McCormick.
So striding forward now, Alton McCormick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Good.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mitchell Escobedo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
McCormick leads off first with one away. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The 1-1 home. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Beltran, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Enos Pace. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. Into the box, Nick Vogel. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home.
Inside. Ball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. 1 and
2 out with the man at first. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Corey Newby, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Newby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. O'Connell is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Salvatore.
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Felder, a California-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Three and 0 now. Runners on first with one down. Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Change up too low. He walked him.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Set and the pitch. Ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners are at first and second with one away. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Standing in now, Franklin Branham. Into center field, line drive base hit. One run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Now, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
To the plate now, Alvaro Alaniz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Still only one out in the inning. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Rebound. Rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stuart Hanley. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So striding in, Alton McCormick. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back easily. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Leading off the inning, Doug Blackley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Salvatore Arellano, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. That's lifted the other way out to left. Uribe will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Richardson.
Ready for another chance? Ken Richardson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's running in there. Now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is full.
John Abel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitchell Escobedo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Standing in, Corey Newby. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
The base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jarvis Dewitt. Pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. The Yanks held in check, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, John Abel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now, this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding into the box, Lou Beltran. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Enos Pace, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Vogel.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Vogel, runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Full count.
Swung on and missed 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
At the plate, Buddy Fitzgerald, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And it's 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Sherwood, Felder. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Sherwood. Felder.
Now here it comes.
Ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0.
Hurt.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Adolfo Uribe.
Next for New York, Adolfo Uribe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Hit.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Franklin Branham.
Settling in now, Franklin Branham coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Oakland.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Doug Blackley.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And that's in there, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Salvatore Arellano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
No, that's out.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping up now, Ken Richardson, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Stephen O'Connell. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind 0-2 now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hard hit to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, John Abel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Abel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lou Beltran, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home.
That missed. That's the ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Got a full count.
Drilled on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Well, the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Yankees 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Salvatore Arellano. First pitch of the at-bat.
Go, ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike 1.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Stuart Hanley.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Stuart Hanley earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Alton McCormick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. David Mateo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, David Mateo.
Into the box now, Enos Case. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Enos Case.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Branham is right there, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Vogel.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Vogel. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. This one's down to third. And quickly there are two away.
The right fielder, number 21, Buddy Fitzgerald.
Now at the plate, Buddy Fitzgerald. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 5-4. Leading off the inning, Mitchell Escobedo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mitchell Escobedo.
First offering on its way. A strike called in the upper part of the zone.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
One and one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Struck him out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Corey Newby comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Jarvis Dewitt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Sherwood Felder is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Charlie Wayne trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Charlie Wayne.
Into the box now, Adolfo Uribe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready now, Franklin Branham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Rondell Goddard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. seventh inning ready to roll. And next to hit is the catcher, Doug Blackley. First delivery to him on the way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Hanley over to his right. 1 out.
The bat, number 4. Designated hitter, Salvatore Arellano.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Salvatore Arellano. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Now at the plate, Ken Richardson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A's go quietly there. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Alvaro Alanis.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now, Stuart Hanley.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And that's out number 1.